Greetings, classic cinema and TV fans. Jason here with you once again on another Classic Cinema Plus. I'm really excited about today because we're talking about a release that is sort of a remake of a cult classic, if you will, and in the whole idea of this whole thing is this has become a classic itself. We're talking about a really awesome release today on Classic Cinema Plus. We're talking Little Shop of Horrors on Classic Cinema Plus today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let's jump into this. So, Little Shop of Horrors was originally created by the Maverick director, producer, Roger Corman. In 1960, Roger Corman decided to try to make a film, which is insane to even think about. But he wanted to make a film in 2 days' time, and it was kind of a challenge for him. He was like, I want to try to make a film in 2 days. And so he wrote and produced and got this whole idea of a crazy man-eating plant, and got that ready, and he shot it and basically shot the film in 2 days. A little bit of extra, additional photography beyond that, but basically shot the film in 2 days. Upon its release, it became just a phenomenon, and people just the drive-ins and all that type of stuff. People loved it, and then throughout the years, it's become sort of a cult classic. People love the crazy off the wall antics of the whole characters, Mr. Mushnick Mr. Mushnick is just crazy, and in Seymour and all the different characters, and the original too stars has a cameo appearance by Jack Nicholson, which is insane to even think about. But it's just the film is just so much fun, right? Well, fast forward to the 80s, and let's remake it. Let's remake it. Let's change it up. Let's kind of make it into a musical. Yeah. Let's make it into a musical. Take it from Broadway. Put it on the film. Do all that and make a musical for film, right? And put it on film, right? That's kind of what happened, right? And so they got an amazing cast here. Amazing cast. Just amazing when you think about it. Starring Rick Moranis. And who doesn't love Rick Moranis? Rick Moranis was pretty much getting to be a superstar. He was just amazing when he just kind of walked away and to raise his kids, and I find that so amazing. To walk away to do that, that takes a lot of guts. Takes a lot of because you're stepping out of the spotlight, right? To do that, but that shows you how much he loved his kids and how much he loved his family, and I give him a lot of credit for that. He's starting to come back a little bit now, and you'll see a little bit of Rick Moranis here and there, which is kind of cool. But in this film, John Candy's in this film, Steve Martin is in this film, and who doesn't love Steve Martin? I mean, it's amazing. So Warner Brothers have re-released this director's cut version of Little Shop of Horrors. I've been wanting to get a physical copy of Little Shop of Horrors for quite a while. Now, I've watched Little Shop of Horrors, the original, for years, and I've always wanted to see the musical remake, Little Shop of Horrors, but I never got around to it. And so what I decided was I couldn't find it on the physical, so I decided let's purchase it on digital, and then we'll watch it. And when I watched it, I was like, this is pretty impressive. This is pretty great. I like this. And so then I started looking around thinking, okay, let's see if we can hunt around and find it. And that's what I was working for, was seeing if we could hunt it and find it somewhere. And believe it or not, could never come across it. Well, I'm pleased to say that Warner Brothers have re-released this on DVD, and it is pretty cool. There's a lot of special features here. You get an optional commentary by Frank Oz and the director on the director's cut, which is pretty cool. It's like a 20-minute alternate ending. Okay, so what we see in the theatrical version is not the way they wanted to make this, by no means. And I won't go into spoiling that, but we'll tell you a little bit about it. There's an additional Frank Oz Little Shop of Horrors director's cut of introduction and all by Frank Oz. There's a story of the Little Shop of Horrors, kind of documentary featurette, outtakes, deleted scenes, and there's 2 trailers all included on this disc. Now, I will tell you, there's only one problem that I will say with this. This is a made-on-demand disc. I wish it would have been a press disc. That would have been a little bit better, but it is what it is. Kind of a little bland, blasé disc cover, but it's okay. The major thing is to have the physical copy. Now, we get the happy ending in the original theatrical version of Little Shop of Horrors, but the way they wanted to end it was basically everybody dies, and Audrey Jr., or Audrey 2, however you want to say, kind of like shoom, takes off and continues the spree of terror, if you will. And I won't go any further than that, because the ending that was the director's cut ending is pretty impressive and pretty fun, but I'm not going to spoil that in case you've never seen it. I'm pretty happy with this. I think it's kind of cool that Warner Brothers has decided to make this version of Little Shop of Horrors available for film fans, and I'm pretty happy. Like I said, I wish it was not a made-on-demand disc and more of a press disc, but it is what it is. The major thing is we just got to keep it as best we can. And, that's kind of what you have to do with press or made-on-demand discs. They don't have as long a shelf life, but if you kind of take care of them, you should have them probably for most of your life. It shouldn't be too much of a problem. But yeah, Rick Moranis, Little Shop of Horrors. Love this. The music is amazing. Everything is just so cool. Such a great addition to the original Little Shop of Horrors by Roger Corman. This is pretty cool to see this now in this collection here on physical media. Love it. So special thanks to Warner Brothers for supplying this so that we can share it with you. We'll have a full written review of Little Shop of Horrors up at Classic Cinema Plus coming up in a little bit. I want to thank you for joining me today. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. As always, we would appreciate it. Be sure to go to Classic Cinema Plus, check out all of our reviews. And until we're with you next time with another review, this is Jason reminding you that if you want to see a great film or TV series, check out a classic. And we will see you next time. Have a good day. Bye.